Forest faithful, are you ready for this? In just a few hours at Turf Moor, our beloved Reds have the opportunity to make history. That's right, Nottingham Forest can do something they have never achieved before against Burnley, and it involves a record that's been haunting us for over 2 decades. Ange Postecoglou is under pressure after that shocking Carabao Cup exit to Swansea, but this could be the perfect chance for redemption. The statistics are absolutely mind-blowing, and what we discovered about our head-to-head record with the Clarets will leave you speechless. If you're a true Forest fan who believes we can break this curse and make history at Turf Moor in just a few hours, smash that like button right now, hit subscribe, and stick around, because what we're about to reveal will change how you see today's match completely. Right then, Forest fans, let's dive deep into what could be a truly historic afternoon at Turf Moor. Picture this. In just a few hours, our tricky trees will be stepping onto that Lancashire turf with the weight of history on their shoulders, knowing they can achieve something that no Forest team has ever managed before. Are you feeling the goosebumps? Because this is massive. Here's the shocking truth that will blow your mind. Nottingham Forest have never, and I mean never, won back-to-back games at Turf Moor against Burnley. Not once in our entire history. Can you believe that? A club with our pedigree, our European Cup victories, our legendary status, and we've never managed to beat the Clarets twice in a row on their own patch. But today, Ange Postecoglou and our boys have the golden opportunity to rewrite the history books. Let's break down these incredible statistics that show just how significant today's match really is. When you look at our overall head-to-head record against Burnley, it makes for uncomfortable reading, my friends. Out of 110 total meetings, we've only managed 38 victories, compared to Burnley's 43 wins, with 29 draws scattered in between. That's right, they've got the better of us historically, but that just makes today's opportunity even more special. Forest fans, what do you think about these statistics? Does it surprise you that we've never achieved back-to-back wins at Turf Moor? Let us know in the comments. We're reading every single one and want to hear your thoughts. Now, here's where it gets even more interesting. The last time these two sides met was at the end of that dramatic 2023-24 season, when Burnley were heading down to the Championship, and we were fighting tooth and nail for Premier League survival. Do you remember that day? Our Reds pulled off a crucial 2-1 victory that literally secured our top-flight status. The City ground erupted, fans were in tears of joy, and that win meant everything to our survival hopes. But even with that triumph fresh in our memories, we've still never managed to follow it up with another victory at their place. But wait, it gets even more mind-boggling. Not only have we never won consecutive away games at Turf Moor, but we also haven't won back-to-back meetings against Burnley, home or away, since September 2003. Let that sink in for a moment. September 2003. That's over 20 years ago. Some of you watching weren't even born when we last managed consecutive victories over the Clarets. It's an ominous cloud hanging over this fixture, but sometimes records are meant to be broken, aren't they? Do you think this is the afternoon we finally break this curse? Tell us your predictions below and join the discussion with fellow Forest fans. Ange Postecoglou knows he's under immense pressure right now. That shocking Carabao Cup exit to Swansea City at the City ground was absolutely heartbreaking for all of us. Seeing our Australian coach doing that classy gesture to the fans after such a disappointing night showed his character, but actions on the pitch speak louder than gestures. The 60-year-old needs his first competitive win as Forest boss, and what better way to get it than by making history? But let's not underestimate what we're up against today. Scott Parker's Burnley might be tipped for relegation by many pundits, but they showed incredible heart and organisation against Liverpool last weekend. Yes, they lost 1-0, but the way they frustrated Jurgen Klopp's title contenders was genuinely impressive. They defended with discipline, pressed intelligently, and made life incredibly difficult for one of the best attacking units in world football. This is where Ange needs to learn from Liverpool's approach. The Reds were initially too slow in their ball movement, allowing Burnley's compact defensive shape to stay organised and deny space in dangerous areas. But when Liverpool finally started moving the ball with tempo and urgency, that's when cracks appeared in Parker's defensive setup, ultimately leading to the penalty that decided the match. What does this mean for our Forest tactics today? Well, this is where it gets exciting. We've got the perfect players to exploit this tactical blueprint. Think about it. Elliot Anderson, with his dynamic pressing and clever passing, Douglas Luiz, bringing that Brazilian flair and vision from midfield, And Morgan Gibbs-White with his ability to thread passes through the tightest of spaces. These are exactly the type of technically gifted players who can unlock a stubborn Burnley defence. Forest faithful, do you agree that quick ball movement is the key to breaking down Burnley's low block? What other tactical approaches would you like to see from Ange? Share your thoughts and let's get a proper discussion going. And here's another exciting possibility. Dylan Bakwa could be the secret weapon. The pacey winger's direct running and ability to stretch defences could be exactly what we need to create those crucial openings. Imagine Bakwa getting in behind Burnley's defensive line or cutting inside to create shooting opportunities. The thought alone should have every Forest fan buzzing with anticipation. But beyond tactics and formations, this match is about so much more. It's about pride, it's about making a statement, and it's about showing that under Ange Postecoglou, this Forest team is ready to break barriers and achieve things previous generations couldn't. The expectation is clear. Our Reds should be coming away with all 3 points, and anything less would be a massive disappointment. The beauty of football is that records exist to be broken, curses are meant to be lifted, and today at Turf Moor, our beloved Nottingham Forest have the chance to do something truly special. 20 years of frustration could end with 90 minutes of brilliance. History could be made by this group of players wearing our famous red shirts. So there you have it, Forest fans. Everything you need to know about today's potentially historic encounter. We're not just going to Turf Moor for 3 points, we're going there to break a record that's haunted us for over 2 decades and give Ange Postecoglou the perfect start to his Forest journey. That's all from us today, but before you go, make sure you've smashed that like button if you believe our Reds can make history this afternoon. Subscribe for all the latest Forest news and analysis, and ring that notification bell so you never miss our updates. Drop your predictions in the comments. Can we finally beat Burnley twice in a row? We'll see you after the match for all the reaction. Come on, you Reds.